Hi, everyone. Let me take this banner down. Good morning and good day wherever you are in this world, and welcome. I am Dr. Paulina Van. I am the host of this show, The Poetry of Healing, and I am so happy that you stopped by. Today's show is all about happiness, what it is, what it looks like in your daily life, what are the habits of happy people, and how you too and me can be happier. Near the end of this episode, I will invite you to join me in a meditation. Well, see, I always say medication. It's actually it could be a medication, right? Medication for your mind. But I'm going to ask you to join me in a meditation so that we can practice and to help us to be happier. Okay, so let's begin with a centering exercise. And as we do, and it just takes about a minute, and it's to help us to focus for this time we have together, this precious time we have together this day. And today we're going to do positive affirmations. We're going to set the intention for happiness. And so, positive affirmations, as you may know, are words that you tell yourself to boost your mood, attract positivity in your life, and it can reduce stress as well. So, I'm going to invite you to lower your gaze or close your eyes. And when you do that, it helps you to focus better. And we're going to take a couple of breaths, and then I'm going to say affirmations. I have four for you today. I'm going to say affirmations, and then you repeat them after me. Okay? So lower your gaze or close your eyes. Just get real comfortable and start focusing on your breathing as your chest rises and as it falls. So today we're not going to do anything with the breath. We're just going to focus and watch it. The mere act of focusing on your breath is relaxing or can be relaxing. Okay, so here we go. The first one is I attract peace, abundance, wealth, and happiness. Now you say it. I attract peace, abundance, wealth, and happiness. Next one is I am blessed and everyone around me is blessed too. I am blessed and everyone around me is blessed too. I am surrounded by supportive, positive people who believe in me and want me to succeed. I surround myself by supportive, positive people who believe in me and want me to succeed. And the last one is I choose to be happy, free, and full of peace today. And I am loved and I love others. I choose to be happy, free, and full of peace today. I am loved and I love others. So just breathe that in. Just breathe in. Okay. And you can keep your eyes closed or lowered, or you can open it and join me on the screen. So, if you've just joined us, I am Dr. Paulina Van, the host of this show, The Poetry of Healing, and today's topic is all about happiness and the habits of happy people. So, you might think, well, why is this important? Why is happiness so important? Well, the science shows us that happiness not only feels great, but also predicts positive outcomes in many areas of our life, including our mental well being, our physical health, even greater life expectancy if you're happy most of the time. You can better manage your stress and bounce back, when you face setbacks. Okay. I've heard the term come back from the setback, right? Happy people tend to be more likely to engage in healthy behaviors, such as eating those fruits and vegetables and hydrating yourself, um, engaging in regular exercise. Happy folks also have the benefit of increasing their immunity so they don't get sick as often. And listen to this, happy people tend to make more money, have higher incomes, and have greater job satisfaction. They also tend to smile more, which attracts more friends. Having a positive attitude just makes life that much easier. Okay. So, happiness, I want to tell you that happiness is just not a feeling. Happiness is a legitimate field of study, and it is focused on, and the practitioners are devoted to the treatment of promoting positive emotions. So, the pursuit of happiness is a central um, to the field of what's called positive psychology. So, check it out after the show. Read about positive psychology. It strives to find ways to help people increase their positivity and achieve greater happiness and satisfaction in their lives. So that we're talking about, we have the same understanding of happiness. I just wanted to give you a couple of descriptions of happiness. So, happiness has really two major aspects. One is greater than the other, but there are two. They are emotions and life satisfaction. Satisfaction. So, each of us experience both positive and negative emotions and feelings and moods. And happiness is an overall sense of experiencing more positive emotions than negative ones. So you're on the uh, glass half full most of the time. Okay. In terms of life satisfaction, um, it's how satisfied you feel with different areas of your life, including your relationships and work, even yourself. You're happy with yourself, and other things that you consider important um, to happiness. Okay. So, one thing, if you don't remember anything I share with you today, please remember this. Well, I'd like you to remember more than one thing, but happiness isn't a state of constant euphoria. You- You're not always going to be happy. Matter of fact, those who try to be happy every waking hour are most likely to be disappointed and become unhappy. So try to remember that. There are different types of happiness or positive emotions, and I'm just going to name five for you just to give you context. So, one is joy. Often we use joy and happiness interchangeably. Matter of fact, on Christmas Day, I did a show on this channel titled Joy. So you might want to check it out. But joy is great pleasure or great happiness. So happiness comes under joy. Okay. There's excitement. And that's a feeling that involves looking forward to something with a positive anticipation. So you felt that you really want to see someone, or you really want to go someplace, or you really want to have that uh, special meal. Mine is pizza. Anytime I think of pizza, I just get happy. Okay. The next is gratitude. We've talked about gratitude before, and that's an emotion that involves just being thankful and appreciative. Okay. Just two more for you. Optimism. And that is a way um, of looking at life with a positive outlook and being upbeat. And the last I want to share with you is contentment. This is type of happiness evolves involves a sense of being just satisfied, overall satisfied. Okay, so how do you know, and how do others know when you're happy? Well, perceptions of happiness may be different from one person to the next. Psychologists have identified some key signs of happiness. So let me share a few with you. Uh, Feeling you are living the life you want, you in that life, your daily life, you're going with the flow, and you have a willingness to take life as it comes. You're accepting. I want to do a show on acceptance because it's so key to happiness and health. You enjoy positive, healthy relationships with other people. You're open to new ideas and experiences. You're a risk taker, right? You practice self care and you treat yourself with kindness and compassion, just like a best friend. And you want to share this happiness and joy with others. Now, like I said earlier, happy people still feel a whole range of human emotions, such as on the positive side, satisfaction, contentment, or on the other side, frustration, boredom, sadness, from time to time. But even when faced with discomfort, happy folks have an underlying sense of optimism that things will get better, that they can deal with whatever is happening, and that they will be able to be happy again. So, what I want to do now is I want to show you, let me just get to it. I want to show you um, things, kind of habits that happy people have. And I'm going to use myself as well. So, let me add this. Okay. All right. So, let's talk about habits of happy people. Did I bring up the wrong one? I think I did. Okay, you guys, you know I'm producing my own show, so hang with me, okay? All right, here we go. Here we go. Here it is. So you might want to take a screenshot of this. I'm not going to read these. I'm going to show you what I did. So, or you can look at the recording again and take a look at this. But these are the habits of happy people. So, one of the first things is I take good physical care of myself. And you often hear, take care of physical care of yourself. So I exercise. I have my favorite meal. Sometimes it's Cheerios, but I try to stay with oatmeal and raisins. I drink lots of water. I make fruit water regularly. And then I try to get good sleep every night. And there's a whole host of things that you can do. It's called sleep hygiene to get better night's sleep. The other thing is that, and I really, this is something I think about all the time, and that is mindful awareness. And what you think becomes reality. And I really like this not poem, but statement by Gandhi. And it says, your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values, and your values become your destiny. So you become your thoughts. And so I really make a conscious effort to have positive thoughts. And when I get negative thoughts, I make a conscious effort to replace them with positive thoughts. This mindful relaxation is really the quiet time that I take during the day. So it may only be 5 minutes, and I might sit quietly, or I may listen to music or focus on my breath. But it's just a way to give me some time during the day. 5 minutes, that's all you need. Quiet time. Play. I make sure I make time to play. I'm not making enough time to play, but I try to get enough time to play. And this piece of art is something that I did at Paint and Sip. Painting is something that I took up. I don't sip, but I do paint. And it helps me to tap into my creative side and just allow to see what comes up. And so play is so important. And you may have other things that you find are important for you to play. And it doesn't have to be painting. It can be something else that you just really enjoy and make time to do it. This is my niece, and having supportive relationships definitely will help you to be happier in life. And so um, that is something that you might want to pursue. The other thing is volunteering or giving back. This is a picture of some of my mentees, and I had a reunion recently, and it just brings me joy and makes me happy to see how they are just progressing in their professional careers and just in life, what they're accomplishing in life. The other is, I call it supportive structure, but try to have things organized at home and in your work environment. Many of us are, working at home mostly now. My desk doesn't look like this all the time, but try to get it to look like that most of the time. It'll help you to be happier. Of course, meditation is just central. When you meditate, it just increases the happy chemicals in your brain. And we're going to do a meditation before we end today. And finally, I choose to be happy every day. Like we set an intention at the beginning of this session, just choose to be happy every day. That's a form of self care. I'm not sure that you can see this calendar, but I wanted to share it with you. And it's a happiness calendar that's produced by UC Berkeley. There's the Greater Good Science Center there at UC Berkeley in Berkeley, California. And it has every day something you can do to make yourself happy. So let me make it a little bigger. Okay. So if you look at this is just a general count. Oh, it is April. I did put April up. So today is the second. So let's see what we do to promote our happiness today. Oh, identify one quality you can lean on today. Identify one. So, what are your good qualities? And identify one that you can lean on today. Hmm. So, think about that. Okay. One of my qualities that I uh, would like to lean on today is that I care about, I just care about folks. I'm just caring. And I need to let someone know that today. Yes. Matter of fact, I did. Before I signed on, I told my husband I loved him. So I'm ahead of the game, right? Okay. There are two other uh, habits that I think are important and may not be talked about that much. And so I wanted to share those with you. One is prioritizing positivity. Okay. And so that's deliberately organizing your day so that it contains situations that naturally give you a rise to positive emotions. Okay, so that's seeking out pleasant experience as part of your everyday life. Okay, or approaching, so that's doing or avoiding situations that naturally trigger certain emotions. Okay? And so, of course, you can't spend your whole day doing this, but if you start the day with the intention of, I know something that makes me feel happier. For me, a nice walk with my husband does it. Okay. There are foods that do it too. But when I think about what can I do on the healthy side to make me happier, taking a walk with him gives me a feeling of tranquility, or taking a walk by myself gives me that feeling of tranquility. So think about how you can do something, just one thing a day, to help you feel happier. And no one needs to know. Yeah, no one needs to know what you're doing, but you do. Um, the next one is kind of tricky, but I struggle with this too, and that's digital detox. Okay, folks who feel happier and less stress are those who include in their habits reducing screen time. Now, I'm not saying not to have screen time. I'm just saying have a way of reducing it. It'll get you extra, not only reduce your stress, but get you back some extra time in your day. So take a daily break from your screen, such as during meals, when eating with others or eating by yourself, or that last hour before you go to sleep, because we know that the blue light can really interrupt your sleep. One of the things I do is that I silence my alerts. So I check my text when I want to check it, not when the phone tells me to check it. So just just think about those two things. Okay. All right. Now it's time for our meditation. And this one will take about 2 minutes. I just ask you to hang with me. Um, and it's just going to take 2 minutes. And we're going to do some heart math. And we've done this at previous shows, but we haven't done it in a while. And it's not hard. So I'll just guide you through it. Okay. All right. So again, it's an invitation. I ask you to lower your gaze and close your eyes, or close your eyes. And I'd like you to focus in your heart area, which is your left chest area. And what I'm going to guide you to do is to take some breaths in and out and act as if your heart is breathing. So when you take a breath in, your heart is expanding. And when you take a breath out, it's getting smaller or contracting. And when you take a deep breath in, you take it through your nose, and your heart is expanding. And then you take it out through your mouth, exhale, and your heart gets smaller. So let's take a couple more breaths like that. And then slowly take a breath in through your nose, and your heart's getting bigger. I want you to feel your heart expanding. And then take a breath out and watch your heart get smaller. The next time you take a breath in and your heart gets bigger, I want you to make a sincere attempt to experience a happy feeling, such as appreciation or love, contentment for someone or something in your life. okay? And that person could be still living or passed on. Um, it could be a pet, a special place in your home or otherwise, other place. Could be an accomplishment, okay? So take that breath in and put that memory in your heart, okay? And then breathe out. Yeah, great. So, doing this simple 1 minute technique anywhere, anytime can help you to feel happier. But I ask you to practice it. And again, no one has to know what you're doing because heart math, you can keep your eyes open and you can take the breath in and imagine your heart getting bigger and put that memory in there and then seal it in there. Oh, I just feeling just happy now. Okay, that we have talked about happiness, and one of the things I want to do before we close is read one of poems from my book about being happy. Okay, and it's on page 175 in the physical book, and a little earlier in the ebook. The ebook's available on Amazon. So here it's called Happy Today. I'm happy today. I made myself sleep in. I'm happy today. There's a sense of calm within. I'm happy today, smiling just because. I'm happy today and living life with gusto and applause. I am happy today, facing unexpected opportunities. I'm happy today, embracing my immense ingenuity. I'm happy today, burdens are lifting. I am happy today, no more weightlifting. I'm happy today, reflecting on my vow. I'm happy today in the here and now. And so I'd like you to ask yourself, what is it right now that can make you feel a positive emotion, make you feel happier? Right. So as we close, I just want to say yes, it is totally normal to not feel happy at times, even when life is going great. Everyone experiences highs and lows in life, and happiness isn't a constant emotion or state of mind. It can take time and effort and self reflection to understand what brings you true contentment, true happiness. The good news is that you can find true happiness right now, and I encourage you to consider practicing some of the habits of happy people. So, I have found several resources helpful as I developed insights for this segment, and I'll put them in the chat after the show. I invite you to join me every first and third Sunday right here, 9 a.m. on blackdoctor.org, and it's Pacific time. I ask you to like and share this program. If you have found it helpful, maybe someone else might find it helpful. And leave comments. I do read and will respond to your comments and questions. And I'd like you to subscribe. I'm going to put up a slide with my channel, and so you can know when new program is available. Visit my site regalahealing.com to learn more about my healing and self-care work and resources. And I really want to thank you for joining me today. And as always, I wish you love and light until we see each other again. And so I'm going to put up the QR code for you. And I'll leave it up just a little while so that you can